Like they can make a little push.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't read anything about Manu Ginobili. I didn't read anything because I ain't gonna be lying, man. I was at work this whole week. I was mostly focused on work, so I didn't really
It's all good.
look at sports right now.
It's
Look
all
at
good,
basketball.
man.
So,
It's
but
all
yeah,
good. When playoffs start, man, that's when we come. That's when we come hard with it. But yeah, y'all got anything else to talk about with the NBA or Rockets or anything?
a lot of these players are pussies. But yeah, go ahead.
Well then, all right. Well, on that note,
Okay.
we're gonna move on to the NFL, man. We're gonna start off with the Texans. They started off, man, with a shit ton of salary cap money.
We
They
need
had
it.
a lot. I think
We
it was
need
like
it.
68 million they started off with.
Yeah, they did.
And I mean, it's not like they just had free money and the luxury
Mm-hmm.
to do whatever they want. We needed to basically revamp our whole O line.
And we got somebody from the Saints, right?
Yeah, we did. We got a couple of people.
Well, we signed him on a 1-year deal or was it a 3-year deal?
It was let me look at it. Senio Calamente. Was that the guy from the Bills or was it from the
Saints.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Senio
so-
Calamente. Let me look at his contract.
And by the way, people, I am a Texans fans first. Texans fans first. Texans fan first. Eagles fan second.
Eagles.
Yeah, but this Senio Calamente, he's on a 1-year deal.
Oh, it's a 1-year deal.
He's
Okay.
on a prove it deal
Mhm.
because he was a project, back there. But hopefully he can fight for a starting job because, man, the line we had last season, watching every single game, man, was the most frustrating thing as a fan.
I'm sorry, dude. I had to stop watching as soon as Deshaun Watson got hurt.
Yeah, because Bill
As soon as
O'Brien.
I heard he got hurt, I stopped watching.
It was tough. It was tough.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I couldn't
I
do it
watched
anymore.
one game and then I was like, why am I even watching anymore?
Exactly.
Like, because
He made me want to watch the Texans more.
yeah.
He made
It's-
everybody
See,
want to watch the
that's
Texans.
the thing, because when Bill O'Brien started, when he came into this, he wanted a prototypical pocket passer.
Yeah.
3-step drop, 5-step drop, stand behind your wall of an O-line, survey the field, get the ball out quick. Tom Brady-esque, to a T,
Yeah, he used to work with
And
the Patriots. So,
when you don't have an offensive line, all of that goes to shit.
Mhm.
All of that goes to shit. You can't have a Tom Savage in there. Who knows what Tom Savage could have been if he had a decent O-line?
True.
I mean, the Saints just picked him up.
And, yeah.
Saints just picked him up.
Yeah.
So hopefully, maybe he can get some practice squad time with him.
It's,
But, the thing about Deshaun Watson that made him work so much is he works even without an offensive line.
He does.
because
You
he can run.
Yeah, and
He can run and
he had the
extend
highest
plays.
he had the highest rating as a passer
Yeah.
when pressured.
Mm-hmm.
When pressured. A lot of quarterbacks can't do that.
Yeah.
Throwing on the run, throwing
Yeah.
against your body,
Yeah.
throwing when there's a defender in your face. That shit ain't easy.
Yeah, but in the NFL, that's a different story.
Yeah.
You can't just depend on that.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
that's what happened. Look what happened.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's true. That's true.
But as long as the Texans been around, like what, for the last 5 years, possibly even more, we always had a problem with our O line. Always, right?
Always have.
Yeah,
Always
Defense
have.
has always
been-
been the prodigy for us.
Yeah.
It's never been really the
Yeah.
much
Yeah,
of
and
the
then
O-line.
as soon as we got our defense settled, we finally started. I mean, we always been trying to look for quarterbacks, but we finally got a thing in Deshaun Watson, and
Yeah.
then the fact that he can extend plays because our O line is. Well, I'm not gonna say garbage because I have love for all my Texans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, but it wasn't good enough.
It wasn't. It's
Yeah,
like
it
Swiss
wasn't good
cheese,
enough.
man. It's too many
Yeah.
holes. Too many
Yeah,
holes.
and then he was forced to run, and then it was sad to see because every time he's forced to run, it opens him up for injury.
Yeah.
And I guess it's kind of funny, the fact that he got hurt at practice.
Oh my god.
It's like-
Yeah, but that's the thing. There's a video out there where it shows that play against the Saints. It was a bubble screen to DeAndre Hopkins on the right side, and the O line being as Swiss cheese as it is. Actually, no. That was a design play. That's when they block for a little bit, then they let go and they run to the right to block for the receiver.
Mm-hmm.
So Deshaun Watson, he throws to DeAndre Hopkins on the right side. But the thing is, I guess one of the blockers didn't even give an initial push, and one of their players fell into his knee, into his left knee, and it buckled a little bit, and you could see him grabbing it, and you just thought he's fine because he had that other touchdown after it where he was running, and he was actually making plays, and so you thought, oh, it's nothing. So what I think. I mean, I'm no doctor by no means.
It was really off.
So I think it was partially torn.
Right.
And he was doing a rollout. He was doing a handoff rollout drill, a play action drill, and you know how you had to twist and turn, you had to run, you had to arc to the other side
Right.
after you fake the handoff. I think it just gave.
Yeah.
I honestly think it just gave,
Yeah.
and that's what it was. And then they just
Okay.
shut it down for the season. But man, they put too many draft picks and too much investment into this player. And if you don't protect that man,
Exactly.
it's a waste because we have no first or second round draft picks.
Yeah.
This draft, this upcoming draft, we have woo. All we got is a third
The
round.
Texans need a tight end, man.
We do,
You
we
know,
do.
TJ just retired.
Yeah.
You know, props to him. You know, you got to retire. 3 concussions. Gronk might retire.
CJ Fedorowicz already retired, man.
Yeah.
He's out. He's done because he just kept getting hit in the head, and that's that comes with the territory. When you're a tight end, you go in the middle a lot.
Yeah, you're gonna get
And
it.
seeing the hit that he took, he got tackled, and he didn't go down the first time. He was still stood up, and then he just got knocked in the head. And the thing is, when you make a football move, you're open to that hit.
Yeah.
You're open to that hit. When you duck down, they count that as protecting yourself, even if it's helmet to helmet contact.
Yeah. It's
You
crazy.
know? So
But,
God bless him. I mean, he made plenty of money in this league, you know.
Yeah, he did.
God bless him and everything else he does, but that goes back because we need a blocking tight end. Ryan Griffin is not that guy. He's more of a receiving tight end. Steven Anderson is damn well ain't a blocking tight end. He's a receiving tight end too. So we have a fullback in Jay Prosh, but we need somebody else on that line that can block as well as they can catch. Which goes to my other point. Man, the Texans in free agency, dude. There's a lot of players that are free agents right now with questionable past and questionable political affiliations. You got Eric Reed that's still there, hasn't been touched yet.
yeah.
You got the Honey Badger with his prior past marijuana use that kind of might have blackballed him a little bit.
Not too much.
The Tyrann Mathieu.
Okay.
Yeah, from the Arizona Cardinals. He got released. So
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They'll overlook that. Dante Foreman got the same accusation, and
yeah, but
He's okay.
got dropped because
yeah,
he
but
didn't.
Matthews didn't. Huh?
Yeah, Matthews didn't. He got because he was at LSU. He got kicked off the team, and then it was Patrick Peterson that actually put in a word for him because Patrick Peterson went to LSU too. Patrick Peterson was on the Cardinals, and so he's the one who actually told, what's the coach's name? What was the
Fudge.
coach?
You're the Cardinals coach.
Yeah, Cardinals coach. Shit, fuck it, whatever. He's the one who actually told the coach, take a chance on this guy. I'll tutor him. I'll put him on. I'll take him under my wing, and I'll make sure he's a professional. And he balled out, man.
Yeah,
He was no slouch. He balled out. He's the Honey Badger. He can hit you. He can play defense. He can cover. He can play that inside the box safety. He can do that, and that's what we need. Because our corners did not deliver last year. Our safeties did not deliver last year. That Michael Gilchrist, our safety, he's on the Raiders now, but he did not perform as well as we. Because how many games did Deshaun Watson play where he carried the team,
I think he
and then our
played, like,
defense?
6 games.
Yeah,
5
6 games. And how many games did we lose because our defense let us down?
All of them?
All of them.
All of them.
Almost.
All of them.
Well, yeah, because then our defense got depleted.
Yeah, our
It's
defense.
like we
got
had
depleted.
an offense.
That's why
injuries
you
and all
had
that
so
stuff.
many 35, 27 games. You had so many 24,
Yeah,
27 games.
the defense wasn't putting work because Watt got hurt. You know what I mean? That was one reason. And
Yeah.
then who else got
But-
hurt?
See,
yeah.
the thing is with defense, as a corner, you can only cover for so long.
Yeah.
Right? You can only
Yeah.
cover for so long
Up
before.
to like 3 to 5 seconds.
Yeah, 35 seconds. Without a pass rush, it's incredibly hard as a corner to play defense.
Yeah.
Because you're the last line of defense. The safety is the last line of defense. The corners are that second line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the pass rush is to disrupt the timing of the quarterback.
Right.
If that timing isn't disrupted, the quarterback has all the time in the world. He can make up a play on the fly. How many plays have you seen where a receiver, the play was broken and they just ran to the sideline or they ran back to the quarterback, 15, 20-yard gain? So many times. Because a corner, you can only defend for so long because you don't know where the receiver is going. And if the play is broken, you definitely don't know where the play is going, right?
Oh, definitely.
And if you don't have a pass rush, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Right?
Yeah.
So that's why next season, I feel like if we have our pass rush back, if we get Whitney Merciless back, if we get J.J. Watt back, if we get all of our players healthy and happy, man,
gonna be a squad to look.
It's gonna be a squad, and we got this Colvin guy, Aaron Colvin from the Jacksonville Jaguars. He played their nickel corner in Jacksonville when they were there with AJ Bouye, Jalen Ramsey, and Aaron Colvin. That defense was good. Cause why? Cause their front seven was good. Their front seven was really good. Really good. And that's why they made so many teams get so many headaches up until the very last game.
Right.
Up until the very last game before the Super Bowl. They did their work. And that's why I feel like that's why these corners, Jalen Ramsey, AJ Bouye, Aaron Colvin, that's why they looked so good.
Yeah.
Because their rush made them look good. Because what happens if the rush is good, quarterback has to make a decision on the fly. And if the decision is made on the fly, it opens up abilities to be messed up. And that's what a corner or a safety capitalizes on. And that's what we need. But when your corners are still getting burned, even when you have a good rush, Kareem Jackson.
Nick Johnson.
Man, see, that's another thing. Kevin Johnson, though, man. Talk about sophomore slump, dude. Like, what?
I gotta give it. I mean, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because he got injured.
Yeah, it was a MCL strain.
Yeah, it was something with his
knee.
With his knee.
Yeah,
but the kid looked good when he came out.
Yeah, he was a heavy hitter. He was a heavy hitter for a small kid. Yeah.
He was good. But after that injury, I hope that doesn't affect him in his full-time career.
Yeah, because we spent a first round pick on him.
Yeah,
first round pick on him. And hopefully he pans out this next coming season because his rookie contract is coming. Like it's a few years away from being expired, right?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a tough decision to make. Like, do we keep this kid or do we?
If he doesn't pick it up,
he's gonna be on the chopping block. Yeah, for sure.
Gonna get waived.
And then we have J. Joe and Kareem Jackson. They're getting up their age veterans. See, Kareem.
Well, now that we got Colvin,
yeah.
Now Kareem can actually be
a safety.
Safety now.
Yeah, because that's the thing.
Oh, it ain't mine.
What?
Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. That was my computer. Oh, damn, I didn't know the video was on.
It's okay. We'll cut that in post. No worries.
No, cut it out. No, we real.
All right, we'll be real. We'll keep it in. Whatever. Was that a Taco Bell commercial?
No, I don't know what it was.
No, I thought it
said
I
hope that company sponsors us, though.
Taco Bell, what's up?
Hey, by the way, on that note, hey, Sean, can you put my phone on the charger?
Oh, yeah.
I'm in red.
Being real, be 150% real. But
my bad, American. My bad.
My bad, American. Okay, so going back to that, man, Kareem Jackson, he was the number one rated tackler,
right?
For a cornerback, So he's a for sure tackler, but his coverage skills was lax, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Okay. So the thing is, do you take a chance on an Eric Reed or a Honey Badger, or do you stick with what you got and put Kareem back there?
Do we really have a choice?
In what regard?
Like, do we really have a choice to just stick with Kareem at this point?
We do. We don't have to make any free agency plays at a safety.
Why not? Because look, what was our record? What was our record?
It was bad, dude.
I know it was horrible. I just want the number. Because it wasn't 2-14 like it was, a couple years back. That was horrible.
That was a rough season.
That was horrible.
We were 4-12, dude.
4
wins and 12
that's
losses.
a little bit better. But we
don't have any first round or second round draft picks to prove.
We were just
especially without Deshaun. Without Deshaun. Yeah, but it's
that defense. Because he can't do it by himself, man. We can't have these 35, 27 wins anymore, or 33, 36 losses.
I don't want this kid's talent to go to waste.
Right.
Yeah, man.
But he needs.
And because also what happens is when you play this kid and you don't win, what do these other teams gather from that? They get film. Mm-hmm. They can see what this kid does. A lot of running quarterbacks, when they came in at first, they took the league by storm, right? A lot of these teams are like, what do we do about this? Michael Vick,
Vince Young.
And then what do these coaches start doing? They started scheming for these quarterbacks because they had film, right? They had a whole season's worth of film. Now these coaches have 6 games worth of NFL game tape, Not college stuff, because college stuff you do it a lot different. You're playing against college level talent.